All right. We are back at it again with SCP 7006. This is session 3, titled Securement. This is going to be the last session of the module, which means we may or may not be going longer than 4 hours tonight. Either way, I'd like to welcome my agents to this final session of the chapter. And let's hope you all can survive. But before we start, a few announcements. So again, next week will be my birthday stream. We'll be streaming for 72 hours. And and we'll be doing a charity for St. Jude. Children's Hospital. And we have a $500 goal. Let's see if we can make it this year. Do better than we did last year for Make-A-Wish. And if we do manage to make it, then I will be hosting a giveaway following week. Now that's out of the way. If we do manage to survive this module, not only do the players get to vote on what module they wish to do next, but also they get to vote on something else, which will be disclosed at the end of the session. Without further ado, let's go over the recap. Last week, you have managed to traverse further down, but also managed to become allied with Dr. Sheridan of Outpost 87. As you made it further down, though, you managed to, as you made it further down into level 11, you, the lockdown sequence was initiated, stealing you all from the upper levels. And also, sadly, one of your 8 fellow agents has succumbed to a Fey trap on level 11. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, on level 11. And the thing about that level is you know that if you were to risk going into that level again to save your comrade, you too are almost guaranteed to fall victim. So the best course of action for you is to finish the mission. Perhaps by sealing these chaos portals, you can finally make things go back to normal. So, I will read you guys the footnotes of level 12. The first thing you notice here is the cold. The second thing you notice is the snow. It is freezing in here. Looking up, you can see open sky. It's a tundra. And at the center, in the near distance, it's a large circular golden portal surrounded by the remains of what was once a laboratory. There was blood all over the snow, but something's odd. You've seen some of these bodies on other levels. It occurs to you that the Muta might be spitting out alternate universe replicas here. They will... as you search the corpses, you'll find nothing but pistols. Atop a console in front of the multi-universal transit array is a corpse whose name tag reads T. Keep. The corpse is frostbitten and stuck to the console. His hand was on an emergency shut-off button. What do you guys like to do?
Is his corpse the only one that is frostbitten, or are any of the other ones affected by that as well?
That's all it says. It's frostbitten. The other bodies are not important.
So, because he's frozen, he's basically stuck to the control panel. Is there any way to like move him, like to get greater access to the control panel?
You can certainly try.
Well,
could study try?
You could certainly try.
Bones, I'm asking you in particular.
you know what? You probably have a better strength score than I do right now, so go ahead.
All right.
I mean, my strength is 12 out of 12, but that's not how I'm really approaching it. But yeah, kind of, sorta, sure. Yeah, Dr. studies just breaking bits of the frostbitten corpse off one piece at a time.
All right. I'll stop you right there. I'll stop you right there. As you try to move him, the cadaver squirms to life. There is a sound that resembles cicadas on a hot summer day. And then the body disintegrates into dozens, if not hundreds, of individual organisms. Not quite worms. Not quite spiders. Not quite insects. And they are clearly very protective of the console. Dex saves, everybody.
Oh no. Let me make sure I'm in the right room.
Give me a moment here. Okay. Let me pull up my sticky notes here for the initiative tracker. So secrecy, what was your dex save result?
1.
All right. Study.
5 of 10.
Collection.
5 out of 10.
All right. So. Give me a moment here. So, secrecy. It is your turn.
He is going to take the sawed-off shotgun he got last session and fire off a shot at this swarm of insects. Quote-unquote insects, anyway.
Yeah. So go ahead and go ahead and roll the damage die.
Five.
All right. Give me a moment here. Right. Oh wait, no. That I did the math wrong. Hold on. There we go. That's better. All right. Now, now it is the cadaver's turn. And the cadaver is going to is going to bite and claw at you, secrecy. So it does a d6, right? Here we go. So it deals 3 damage to you. Let me know when you've noted that.
I have.
Okay. And now we move on. So studying collection, you both got 5 out of 10, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I need both of you to re-roll your dex saves to determine a tiebreaker.
Oof. I got a 16.
11.
All right, collection. It's your turn.
Okay, so is it basically like a because the fact that it's clawing and biting, is it like the organisms are just in one big cluster of a humanoid?
Yeah.
This might not work, but I want to try and use the organic separator on it.
Yeah, go for it. So roll the damage die for it.
What was the damage die on it? It's Let's see. One listed.
So a damage die is a D8 blast.
Okay. Let me just add that real quick. DA.
Make sure you
Okay.
write down blast, because blast is important.
Lost. There we go. Okay, so time to roll the damage die. That's a 6.
All right. So with that, okay, so say it again. So
That was a. Oh, that was a 6 in damage.
all right. So you start to hear some like whimpering, squirming type of sounds from the carcass, from the cadaver.
Oh.
And it is now Study's turn.
Study is going to cast. Wait, am I on mute? Okay,
good.
no, I'm not on mute. Reflecting Echo. Reflecting Echo. Turns enemy attacks into sonic force for a turn, reflecting any damage that would be dealt to our allies back to them.
All right. So go ahead and roll your control save to see if you can maintain that spell or retain the spell.
Alright, dice don't fail me now. Yes! 8 out of 14.
Okay, so you retain the spell.
8 out of 14, okay.
So with that, we now go back to the top of the round, which is secrecy.
Secrecy is going to use the strange watch that was given to him last session.
All right.
The one that enhances his punching power.
All right. So go ahead and roll the so go ahead and roll the d12 of enhanced damage.
$11.
Damn.
Ooh.
Right. Give me a moment here. Okay, so now it has to make a strength save. Hold on. So how do you want to do this?
Oh.
I take it you want me to describe how they die?
Yes.
Fair enough. So, as I imagine it, Secrecy takes his fist, punches it straight into the swarm. Is the entity on the ground or is it standing?
Standing.
Right, so it collapses over onto the ground, and because it is a mass of other entities that make up a humanoid figure rather than just one whole humanoid, when it hits the ground, it explodes into all the separate parts all the creatures that make up the mass just flood across the room in waves
All right.
going everywhere. And after that, they disintegrate or just die.
All right. So, you're now still in the tundra, and you can't seem to find a way down, further down. But you do know that the cadaver was very protective of that console.
Can collection see what's on the console? Like, apart from the shutdown mechanism, is there anything? If there was anything else?
Nothing else that you can understand or identify, no.
Collection is going to turn to the others. Well, team, time to cast a vote.
Well, seeing as there's not really anything else of note here, my vote is we press this shutdown button, even though it seems like that's the opposite of what we're supposed to be doing, shutting down the portals. But I don't see how we have much of any other option, so I'm sticking with my vote.
Study.
I got a question. Do we know what we're shutting down?
My thoughts exactly.
Not necessarily guaranteed it'll be the portals.
As you are discussing this, you hear the sound of the cicadas again. The remains of Dr. Keep seem to have reformed, and they look hellbent on getting you away from the console again.
Shit.
Well, that's not good.
So you got 10 seconds to decide. 10, 9.
Pressing the button.
I'm pressing it.
All
The
right.
button.
We all press it. Just all our hands on it.
Just
All right.
teamwork, bam!
So, with that being said, as you shut off the portal, the tundra fades away, and you're suddenly stood in a normal laboratory. There is no ice, no snow to be seen, and thankfully, no trace of Director Keep's remains. And there is indeed a way to go further down.
Wow.
It worked. I'm
All
not
right,
complaining,
well-
that's for sure.
I asked enough questions. Let's go.
Right behind you.
Collection also follows.
All right. Outpost 87 does not have a 13th sublevel. There's an empty landing between sublevel 12 and 14, barring bearing 3 containers, similar to those found in research and development.
I do not want to know what's in those containers.
I see your point, but it is strange. The one lady back up top said there was a 13th level, though, if I may be blunt, doesn't look like much of a level to me exactly.
You do have a point there. Apart from the containers, is there anything else of note?
There is, however, a door on this landing. It opens onto sheer concrete. There are soft sounds from the other side.
Can Study place her ear to the door and listen?
Yes. You hear the sounds of pages turning, typewriter keys typing, and a blood-curdling scream.
Is there a keyhole or anything I can look through a window?
Nope. It's just sheer concrete.
You boys want to go in and check it out?
How can you go in? It's sheer concrete.
Basically, the door just opens up onto a concrete wall, basically.
Yeah.
Something tells me that wasn't just sealed off for no reason.
Well, with any kind of wall or barrier, they're made for one or two reasons. Sometimes it's one, sometimes it's both. To keep something out, or to keep something in. The question is, which one is it here?
Should we just skip this one and keep going?
Well, I don't have a sledgehammer on me, so unless one of you guys has equally as powerful object, I don't see how we're going to get past that. He motions to the concrete wall.
Agreed. Plus, we all know what happened to Wonder when he stuck around.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Let's go.
All right.
Maybe we'll find something out about it later.
So, 14th level. The containment atrium is an imposing, dark room, flanked with steel girders, and filled with vibrant red and purple light, emanating from the portals of chaos. The alien, geometrically perfect cube which projects the portals has been placed in the room center, and cultists of chaos are shuffling into the portal on the left-hand side. A low, wobbling rattle emanates from the right-hand portal. And what emerges is... Give me a moment here. What emerges is chaos cultists, seemingly unchanged. As of right now, there are 8 cultists of chaos. Among them, you notice a pair of bound Foundation agents, a blonde-haired woman and a man with brown hair and glasses too large or his face, both badly beaten. Someone with long, messy hair and a very nice suit, who you recognize as Director Keep, stands at gunpoint, forced to stare into the portals. He's next to be ushered in. They have yet to notice you. Come on, Director. One of the cultists snarls. It's either you or your men.
Did you say that the portals are being projected with a cube of some sort?
Yeah.
Is it resting on the floor, or is it on some kind of
It's just resting in the center of the room.
how big is it?
Enough to be considered a containment cell.
Yeah.
Hey, collection. Psst. You know, that giant matter-destroying machine thing you got? Yeah, maybe now would be a good time to use it. Just a thought, though.
Let's see if it works.
Real quick, can I do something? Study is
Speak.
going to prep reflecting echo.
Oh, yeah, the spell. Good idea.
You hit 'em first, and then I fog 'em, like last time. But you get one of them to shoot you first. Got it?
All right.
Trust
We've-
me.
With that, collection is going to attempt to blast the cube with the organic separator.
Okay, give me a moment. Because since you have decided to engage in violence, there is an event that is triggered.
Oh boy.
See her. Oh, she. All right, so Keep and the cultist are dragged into the portal. What emerges on the other side is a conglomeration of limbs, teeth, heads, and an inexplicable wing. It screams, grabs a cultist, and devours it. It's at least half as tall as the room, and it bears down upon you, rabid with the agony of its existence. And here is what it looks like as I put it in the sidebar. Give it a moment.
Oh, Oh. The fuck?
Well, that didn't exactly work.
I was confident, and now I'm not.
Deck saves, everyone. It's initiative time.
Shit.
And this is the boss battle, by the way.
Oh boy.
Well, no backing out of this now, guys. Give it everything you got.
I'm gonna die with our boots on.
Personal suggestion, keep using that thing. Collection. Granted, it's what got us here, but best piece of firepower we got. So,
Remember, Sluddy, we've got that little mirror I gave you.
Believe me, I'm looking at it.
Alright. Jacob, aka Secrecy.
11,
11 out of.
12.
Alright. Study.
2 out of 10.
Collection.
12 out of 10. Fuck.
Alright. But since you did open up with the organic separator, roll the damage die for the surprise round.
Okay.
Which occurs before this thing entered.
Okay, so damage die, where is it? D8, okay, so... That's a 4.
Okay. So, which means you will be forced to fight without the 2 hostages as allies, since they're still considered captured. And with that, it is now Study's turn.
Of course, I am immediately popping off Hastening Crystal, so that my allies can go a little bit faster.
All right. So, read off what it does again.
Yep, 1 second. Alright. Hastening Crystal conjures a tetrahedral prism that bathes her allies in light. Those caught in this light act before all enemies and roll 2 dice for dex saves, taking the more favorable result.
Okay. So then, yeah, you guys all go first then. And, which means you guys are will now be allowed to act simultaneously.
Nice.
So now you guys gotta talk amongst yourselves to determine what you guys wish to do. But, however, you guys will be given 5 minutes to discuss. Time starts now.
So, since as I have the organic separator, I think it would probably be best I provide cover fire while someone tried to free the hostages. If they are still alive, that is.
Secrecy can do it.
Nice.
Doc Study will be having it. We'll be having the teams back. First, popping off in lightning smoke to obscure the room. It will also highlight enemy weak points. Damage rolled against those weak points is enhanced. D12 damage, 1s and 2s are a-rolled. After that, reflecting echo. They shoot us. They did not. They shot themselves. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
Also, does anybody have the Hamza charm?
Nope.
Damn it. Dude. I swear if Wanda had it.
Dollars to donuts, Wonder did.
He might not have. No, I don't have it.
I do not.
Secrecy does not.
Okay, which means then I get to skip this feature. Looks like you are at a bit of a disadvantage because of this feature.
Boy.
But now, so I need you guys to, now that it seems that you guys have planned a course of action, describe what you guys are doing in order.
Dr. Amani is popping off the enlightening smoke first.
Okay.
So that the other two will have their cover
Mhm.
before anything else happens.
Okay.
Collection is going to be firing the organic separator at the monstrosity that had just emerged from the portal in order to provide cover fire for secrecy.
And Secrecy is going to be making his way over towards the hostages, making use of the smoke as well as the covering fire from Collection.
Right. First, Collection, roll the damage die, but with enhanced, which means it's a d12.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. That's an 11.
All right. Damn. Damn.
Damn! Damn!
All right. So because you used the organic separator on the festering chaos lump, it's half dead. Halfway dead.
Oh shit!
And you do see you do manage to see, however, Director Keep within the festering chaos lump, still alive.
Ooh.
And he's struggling to get out.
Wait, is he intact?
Yes.
Or... Oh! Study, do you see that? Sorry, go ahead.
And as for secrecy, you'll be able to free one of them next turn. And for study, well, you popped off a spell, so I need you to make a control save to retain the spell.
Guess what? Spell retained. 10 of 14.
All right. Next, It is the Festering Chaos Lump's turn. It's going to devour a cultist. And it's going to regain its HP.
Oh.
Fully or
Fully. And then because this thing has multi-action, it's going to try to slam. It's going to try to, or excuse me, yeah, no, it is going to slam Secrecy, but because it's in the fog, it does a reduced die, so it does a d4. So you take 2 damage. All right. Next, it is your guys' turn.
Ooh. Well, I'm going to continue laying down support for Secrecy as he attempts to free the captive Foundation members. So I will go for another organic separator blast.
All right. Roll the d12.
One. Fuck.
Well, the Festering Chaos Lamp is still back at half life. And the other, let's see here, the other cultists are really hurting now. But, however, you do notice that your blast is getting dangerously close to the captives and Secrecy. So if you're going to use it again, you're going to have to make a strength save in order to make sure you do not hit your allies.
Gotcha.
And Secrecy, go ahead and make a dex save to free the first captive.
before I do, I have a question.
Mhm.
The 2 damage he just took, should that be applied to his control if he is out of HP?
No, it should be applied to his strength.
Ah, okay.
And because you did take strength damage, you will have to make a strength save with your new strength score to see if you get knocked unconscious.
The dexterity save was a fail, by the way.
Okay. But I do need you to make the strength save to see if you fall unconscious, since you did take strength damage. So that's an 8 out of what?
8 now, since it took away 2.
8 out of 8. All right. So you managed to barely stay awake. Study. What are you doing?
Well, reflective echo. Turn. Oh my god, what did I do? Wrong button. Okay. Reflective echo turns enemy attacks into sonic force for a turn, reflecting any damage that would be dealt to our allies back to them. The captives count as allies, don't they?
Mm.
I'm just
Oh.
saying, throw it out of the way. We got protection. We can take the hits.
All right. So, roll the control save to see if you retain the spell.
Guys, don't fail me now. Yes!
All right.
6 out of 14.
So with that, we now move back to the festering chaos lump. It's going to it is going to devour yet another cultist, and it is going to and then it's going to try to slam secrecy again. Only this time, of course, it gets hit back.
Oof.
Roll that beautiful being footage.
All right, which means it takes 3 damage. All right, but it's nothing big, no biggie here for it. As like it's like a tickle to it.
Tickled it.
So, with that, it is now your guys' turn again.
Ooh.
How many cultists are left?
Quite a few, actually.
Cool.
Are they... How close are they to the festering chaos mass?
They all seem to be giving their lives to the festering chaos mass to feed it.
Damn. This might be a bit risky, but I want to cast Revolting Sphere in the it be mainly directed towards the cultists, but if they're also in range of the chaos mass, I suppose it would also be, though I don't, it doesn't say if Revolting Sphere has a range or not.
It basically just goes off and hits. There's no such thing as like.
Okay, cool.
You just like use common sense pretty much
Okay.
in this. So, yeah, you can hit with that. But first, roll that control save to see if you retain the spell.
Okay, come on, dice, don't fail me now. Oh no, I don't retain that spell. That is
So remove that
16
spell.
out of 10. Okay.
Remove that spell from your inventory slot.
Damn it. Okay.
You may get it back when you have finished a long rest.
Nice.
But you will not be getting a long rest because this is, of course, you're reaching the end of the module. So,
Grand finale.
anyways, But so what does the chaos sphere do, or what do we call it?
Revolting sphere.
Yeah.
Let me look through my sticky notes. Conjures a ball or a large lump of something utterly disgusting. Entities must roll a control save or take D8 stress.
All right. So that passed, but those guys failed. All right. And you said how many stress?
D8.
D8. All right. All right. How do you want to kill the cultists?
Oh my god, what?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So, I'm trying to think how you could kill someone with stress. Collection is basically going to hold out his hands like he's grasping an invisible ball, and you're going to see the cultists beginning to like keel over, clutching their chests, and you even see one of their hearts explode in the process.
All right. So next, secrecy. Make your deck save again. Try to free the first captive.
That would be a success.
All right. So you managed to free. Hold on. So you managed to free Agent Nicholas Falstaff. As you free Nicholas, you hear him say, "You're the rescue effort? About time you got here." And then the woman headbutts him in the arm and says, "Don't be like that, Nick. They look like they've been through hell. Damn good work there, though."
You're right, we have been. Thank you for noticing.
You wouldn't have heard it.
Oh.
This is all in front of secrecy.
Well, thank you for the condolences, but for the time being, might I suggest we, focus on the giant hulking mass of gore and flesh behind us? Just a thought.
Just keep using the organic separator, and should be able to defeat it without harming the director.
Well, my pal over there seems like he knows what he's doing with it, so as long as he keeps it up, should be out of this fairly soon.
Yes, but we should probably get out of the way. 'Cause that is
Good
a
point.
prototype. And so, with that, what is Study doing? Study?
How many more cultists? I'm sorry, I was confidently speaking on mute. My apologies. How many more cultists are there, or are there none?
Collection killed them all.
All right, cool. Then Study is going to help by now getting the captives out of the fucking way. Grabbing the chair and dragging it, basically.
You have to make your way there first.
Yep.
So, which means you won't be able to assist until next turn. which makes it the Chaos Lump's turn. And it is going to Chaos Warp, dealing stress to all of you, which does bypass your spell study.
I know. It only deals damage. It only deals with damage back, and not stress. I've
You
learned
guys-
that very thoroughly.
You guys all take 3 stress. And if you have lost control from this, make a control save with your new control score.
Yeah. We just.
I don't like these odds. Nope, I don't like these odds. I failed it. 17 out of
Alright.
11.
Add Fallout to your inventory to your inventory, and we got to figure out what kind of Fallout you're going to deal with now.
I'm immediately dropping the game die. Because otherwise my inventory will be full next turn.
Okay, control save. Here we go. 12 out of 7.
Okay, give me a moment here. I'm at the Fallout table now. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. So, study. Roll a d20, please. 15. All right.
Oof.
Heavy is the head. An ethereal crown hangs above your head. It is not visible to all, only a special few. Tales have been told of your coming. You must make a control save again.
Alright, I think I got that all.
You must make a control save again.
I know. I'm talking about the text. I think I got it all.
Right.
I still don't pass.
All right. So which means nothing happens for now. All right. Collection, I heard you made a save.
And I failed.
All right.
It
Roll
was-
that T20.
Okay.
19.
19.
All right. The hunt. Patronage
Oh.
is a dangerous thing. It becomes harder to ignore the primal impulses that burn deep inside you. Your attacks are enhanced. Critical damage mutilates your body, but you can continue to act. You become the primary target of otherworldly, and attacks made against you are enhanced.
Shit.
Secrecy, did you end up making I believe you ended up making a save.
I did.
What was your result?
It was a fail.
All right, roll that d20. 9. Alright. Liminal communion. It wasn't noticeable at first, but something is trying to communicate. But it does not have a mouth by which to scream. Its words manifest throughout physical space. 1d4, please. Two. All right. Increase your control maximum by 2.
Done.
All right. With that being said, it is the group's turn again.
So, question: is everyone out the way?
Other
yet.
question, is the smoke still here?
Yes.
Excellent.
But you still have to get out of the way of the blast.
I have a potentially stupid question. Does hitting the floor count as getting out of the way?
Maybe.
I'm willing to stop, drop, and roll if you are. Secrecy?
Secrecy is not going to take the chance. He wants to physically move in the room somewhere else out of the blast.
Right. What about the other hostage?
Alright, then we're dragging him.
Okay. Roll a strength save to drag him.
I am so not confident in this. I just make it. 12 out of 12.
All right.
Yeah.
Managed to barely drag her out of the way. So with that
I'm
being
not put up for this.
with that being said, collection. Sure move.
I'm going to take aim at the Eldritch Abomination, and I'm going to fire the organic separator again.
All right. And you do not roll a damage die, as the organic separator against the mound is special. So it is again at half health. But only this time it's unable to heal itself. It's out of food. And you spoiled it. And that is where the mound is going to rush over to you, Collection. And it is going to slam at you with all its rage. And its rage is so powerful that it ignores the spell that is against it. That is the power of chaos. Take 5 damage. And if you lost strength from this, roll a strength save with your new score.
So my strength was at 4.
All right.
I
Well,
believe
let's
I'm
say-
dead. Huh?
Oh, is it currently at 4?
No, it was 4. And I've taken 5 damage.
Oh no! Yeah, so you're dead. Collection is dead. So it's up to you two now.
It's just us.
Could I?
Go ahead, Secrecy. What?
I was about to request a dialogue moment with
Yeah.
Study. All right. Well, there he goes.
It's just
Okay.
us. It's just us. I'm suffering critical spell fails here.
Okay, wait. We can still do this. We just have to improvise and wisely. So listen, that weapon of his, it's our best damn shot. So, one of us, I'd be up for it. Rush over there, grab it, use it against it. The thing, of course. We finish the job. How's that sound?
Hey, we can back you up too. We're still capable. Says Agent Nick.
You guys got weapons on you?
No, but they do. But they did. Pointing towards the pointing at the cultists, the dead cultists. And because you have indeed freed Nick, but not yet, the female yet, Nick runs over to cultist, grabs a pistol from the cultist body, and throws it into one of the portals. And out from the other portal, comes a much fancier looking weapon. It looks like it could really pack a punch.
Well, not quite sure what the hell you just did, but I like the odds of it, so we'll go with it. All right, this is good. How about this? I'm starting to run out of room on myself, so how about you, my dear good friend, take this, and Secrecy hands him his AR, so I can switch that out for, well, whatever that is. You use that to give me covering fire. I'll go pick up that, fire at that thing, while I make my way over to the organic separator so I can finish it off. Sound like a plan?
Very well. And he does a toss trade.
Toss trade.
Yeah, he tosses the weapon, and expecting you to toss your weapon back.
Oh, so he tosses me the pistol he looted
Yeah.
off of the cult. Okay. Secrecy is just going to lay it beside of the female agent for when she is freed.
All right.
For when we get those ropes off you. Or cuffs, whatever.
All right.
Bones, I need to ask you a question because it's not mine, but it's in my inventory. It is a boss fight. I have the last of SCP 500. How do you advise?
They're not allowed to put any input because they're dead.
Well, I was mostly going to ask if he would allow me.
They're not allowed to put any input on that because they're dead.
Okay, valid and fair.
This is
Secrecy?
called this is the definition of metagaming. I do not allow metagaming at my table.
My apologies. I will make note of that. Secrecy?
Yeah.
Study's going to throw you SCP-500.
He is going
Understood.
to take it, and given his current stats, use it.
All right. So which means you're back. You're reset your character sheet stats. Get rid of all exhaustion, all of fallouts, all fallout, and yeah. But now that you both have used actions, it is now the Festering Chaos Lump's turn, and it is going to let's see here. It is going to Chaos Warp again. And deal one stress to all of you.
Oof. I guess I gotta
Seth,
make
what
that
was
save again.
the name of the agent Secrecy gave his AR to? Need it for my notes.
Oh, that is Agent Astra.
Astra, right.
All right. So was that a pass or fail, Study?
That was a pass. It was
Okay.
8 out of 10.
All right. So with that, it is now your guys' turn.
Hey, quick question. Do any of you have well, one of you two, I should say, have a knife on you? You know, so we can free the other one? More hands the better.
No, but it looks like friend over there had one in his eye.
Oh, yeah. Right. Of course, I have to still get over there.
Nevertheless,
Study.
we don't have time. Go. I'll give you cover.
You're right. Well, moment of truth, guys. And Secrecy proceeds to rush over to Collection's corpse.
All right. So go ahead and make a dex save to see if you can make it while dodging the Chaos Lump. Ooh, nice. All right. You have your hands on the organic separator, but I will say that dashing is an action, so which means you'll be able to use it next turn.
Fair.
Study. What about you?
Study is readying up threshing spray. A spray of light that increases gravity in an area, dealing a D8 blast to all caught in its wake and pinning enemies to the ground for a turn.
Readying it or using it?
Readying.
All right. And then
As soon as Secrecy is out of the way, that's going to be popping off to pin the enemy in place. If he can't get away in time, I'm sorry, bro.
All right. So, and the Nick is going to grab the assault rifle and fire at the lump. Because it is flanked, the attack is enhanced. Dealing 7 damage. Damn. Alright. But it's still more pissed off than anything. So, it is now the lump's turn. And the lump is going to... let's see here. The lump is going to slam Agent Nick. Here. Dealing 3 damage. Just a flesh wound. And it's now your guys' turn.
Secrecy is going to use the organic separator on the
All right.
festering.
How do you want to do this? Now keep in mind, Director Keep will still be alive after this.
Right. So then, I imagine that once the shot is fired off, it results in a giant, grotesque explosion of gore and viscera. It goes all about the room, to which, in the midst of that, Director Keep falls face first onto the ground and is there as the cartilage and gore and everything is essentially raining down all around him. And thus, the abomination is felled.
All right. Time for me to stop the music. And then Agent Astra finally frees herself from her bindings, since none of you bothered to actually help her escape her bindings.
She
And the woman handles her radio. Dr. Sheridan, this is right. Cultists are gone. We are good to lift lockdown. She looks at you and sighs. Job well done. As well as jobs get done around here, at least. And they lead you back to sublevel 2, where you're debriefed via a secure link to Outpost 17. Director Keep. See here. The pair managed to keep the festering lump, the remains of the festering chaos lump, alive long enough to get Director Keep completely separated from it. Wright becomes commander of the troops of Outpost 87, with Falstaff as her second in command. Because, let's see here. And because because Dr. Sheridan was not helped in the spell casting The strain of her spell puts her in a coma. The citizens of the pitted city return, largely ignorant of what has occurred. Dr. Sheridan finally awakens after 6 months, somehow changed by the experience, somehow haunted. And then now,
Ritual 7006 Warden. Module complete. You have successfully appeased Scathia, Absolute of Securement. Please choose another module to continue ritual proceedings. The Foundation will secure more anomalous items in the next year. And
before you guys choose your next module, I do have to read you this addendum. Scathia, aka the Captain of the Guard, the Thief in the Night, the Lockbreaker, the Dealmaker, the Magpie, he who safe keeps. Scathia is responsible for a plethora of the Foundation's successes in the fields of anomaly tracking, neutralization, strategy, retention of personnel, and generalized internal security. It is believed her influence is perhaps the strongest of all the absolutes. For the simple fact that securement is the Foundation's most prized, most enjoyed value. Security is a critically essential factor in and amongst Foundation operations. If it was not a factor we were privileged with, our organization would likely have suffocated over a century ago. For these reasons, plentiful amounts of valuable attention should be directed to Scathia's requests. Performances of Ritual 7006 currently prioritize rites surrounding securement. It has been found in recent years that successful performance of the securement module comes with an unintended positive side effect. While originally geared to increase the rates at which objects were secured and to minimize personnel casualties, performance of the module has also led to increased recruitment and retention rates. Prior to 2011, the Securement module annually took place in a near identical fictional reconstruction of an undisclosed Foundation site, as did the other 2 modules. An arrangement that, while effective at increasing rates of anomaly acquisition, sowed substantial social discord amidst Foundation staff. Following 7006 Warden's eventual movement towards settings of a more neutral, established nature, in other words, the Pitted City, a proxy for NX-18, Sloss Pit, Wisconsin, Foundation staff retention has increased, as has the general morale of personnel. Ritual 7006 failures predicated on poor performances of the Securement module in 2018 and 2020 possess a causal link to mass exoduses of Foundation personnel with reasons for resigning, including alleged incompetence among higher levels of personnel, unacceptable losses, and in one case, adherence to asinine rituals and regulations. 2020's exodus was likely exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic, which does not have any known link to Ritual 7006. So it is now where I will unmute Whitaker. Welcome back, Wonder. And all of you must now choose your next module. Do you choose to open module containment or module protection?
I'm voting protection with the way we've been playing, y'all.
I second that vote with protection.
I vote containment.
Okay. Which means
I
Whitaker.
vote protection.
All right. So which means we will be our next module will in fact be protection. Now, as I stated before, I will now tell you the success rate of each module. And you cannot take back your decision. Success rate of securement is 99.2%. Success rate of containment is 78.41%. Success rate of protection is 51.8%.
Congratulations, y'all. We chose nightmare mode.
Well, I just got back and now I'm gonna die all over again. Sounds about like my luck.
And
My body is ready.
And because we've only been at it for 90 minutes, we got two choices. We can choose to start it right now, or we stop and perhaps prep for something else next week, perhaps a one-shot. That is completely unrelated to this campaign.
I would like to hit the ground running.
I wish I had something between my ears because I don't understand what that means in this context.
It means I am, if we've only been here 90 minutes, I'm absolutely willing to go on to protection right away.
Also, I do have one question, Beth.
Mhm.
Seeing as I was one who fell into a Fey trap, does that now mean that I'm not only severely brain damaged, but also mute?
Your character sheet is going to be completely reset, which means all the items you had are gone. All the items that you lost are back. And all your stats are reset.
So that also means my spell is gone.
Yes.
Okay, so just get rid of that.
Since this is
And
a new module, does that also apply to us?
Yes, that applies to everyone.
but that doesn't answer my question if I'm gonna have lasting damage from the past.
No. Resetting your character sheet is resetting your character entirely.
Ah. I guess I'm no longer brain damaged. It's like I was never shot to begin with.
So with that being said, the rest of you still haven't answered my question.
Continue.
I would vote for prepping some like stopping and prepping for a one shot next week, but that's just me.
Wait, I do have a question about the one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Is the one shot going to be a Liminal Horrors one shot or a D&D one shot?
It will in fact be a Liminal Horrors one shot.
Do you have a full table?
It's going to be you guys.
Oh, okay. Then prep.
So
Well,
secrecy.
it seems as though there will have to be a tiebreaker because I also vote to proceed with protection.
Well, then in that case, we're going to roll a d4. And the d4 is going to determine. Actually, you know what? I'm going to roll this on DD dice. All right. There we go. Where is the... There we go. So I'm going to roll the d4. It was a 1, which means we are going to continue. So, everyone go ahead and reset your character sheets. While you guys are resetting your character sheets, we will... excuse me. I will read you the hook or the beginning of protection. Protection. The Pentad Incursion. The Parable of the Soldier. She was born with her hand in a fist. She was ready to strike out at the world for all of its injustices. She was anger incarnate, and would see the world slaughtered for its wrongs. When she came upon the church, she saw it as a beast, something to be slain immediately. She sought to destroy its greatest weapon, the aberration. She knew nothing of peace, of prosperity. She only knew how to enact violence in defense of a cause that she could not name. The world soon had nothing left to slaughter, and her hand dripped with old blood. Let's see here. Okay. It's late evening, or what passes for it, in the city of Three Ports. For those of you who don't know what the city of Three Ports are, the city of Three Ports is an extra-dimensional space overseen and operated by Genius Loki, known as the Mayor. The city is a mixture of urban cityscape and wilderness. One would be likely to run into a heavily forested park in the middle of a busy street, or be walking out of the deep woods and come across an array of pleasant-looking townhouses. It is inaccessible to most of the world, and a well-kept secret in the eyes of many. However, it is home to its own brand of danger. And here, ill omens come in fives. You've all been directed to meet in a place known as the Yet Another Bloody Tavern. Sitting inside is an agent of the Foundation who is given a wide berth from the locals, mainly students from the Serving College of Magic, a stone's throw away. She has a tankard on the table before her, but it's overturned, and she's clearly anxious about something beneath it. Give me a moment here.
Okay, you made it. She gasps grateful. She gasps grateful. Good. Something bad is going on in the city. There's been a rash of madness, and what's worse, strange luck. Not necessarily bad, just strange. A man can win the lottery one day and be struck by lightning 5 times the next. Lightning does not naturally occur within this city, by the way. The mayor controls the weather and the day-night cycle. I think it's connected to this.
She pulls her tankard slightly, revealing an impossible shape. A 5-sided die whose sides are all pentagonal. This shape should not be able to exist in 3-dimensional space, and yet it does. Looking, and I'd like everyone to tell me if anyone is curious, like really looking at this. Like really
Very
interested in
hard.
this.
And very intently.
If I was looking any harder, my eyes would fall out.
Collection would take particular interest in
Code
such a
H
strange item.
8949 just redeemed. Bless the party.
All right.
Secrecy is giving it
Hold
quite
on.
a look.
The party has been blessed. Let's see for how long. It's a 3. So for your next 3 rolls, you'll be doing it at advantage.
Sweet.
So secrecy. Go ahead.
Well, I was just saying secrecy is also inspecting it like the others are.
Collection.
I was just saying that collection would also be staring at it, seeing as he's a connoisseur of strange items such as these.
All right. Which means all of you need to make control saves, but at advantage.
Okay.
First roll of the module, guys. Let's go.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh boy. I see that 20.
5 of 16.
I see that 20, and boy, you must be glad that you had advantage. So,
I
secrecy. What was your result?
20.
Was that the best result?
Oh, was I supposed to roll twice?
Yes. You get advantage. You roll twice and take the better result.
$16.
I see a 7, though. That's better.
It is a 7 for you?
I saw a 16 and a 7.
Well, my first roll was a 20, but then I rolled again and got a 16.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with that.
If you're hitting the advantage button, it's displaying the higher number. You do not read the display.
The Thorn Eater
Oh.
just redeemed.
You gotta
Hydrate.
read what the dice actually say.
Oh, I did it wrong in that case.
Yes. So you got a
Oh,
7.
oh,
So what does that to you? Secrecy.
That is a pass.
Right. Wonder.
I rolled an 18 on my first. I'm gonna roll again because we're rolling at advantage.
And everyone hydrate.
And we're rolling off of
Control. It's a control save.
oh, then I got an 8 out of 13.
You are muffling your mic.
Then I got an 8 out of 13.
All right. Collection.
My best roll was a 5 out of 12.
Study.
5 out of 16.
Right. You all resist the urge to go mad from looking at this die. And upon noticing your urges, let's see here. Give me a moment. Upon noticing your urges, the agent immediately covers the die again with the tankard. And then she continues. Give me a moment. No, stop it. Stop it. There we go. Okay.
These have made it into gaming parlors all over the city. There's a game of dice being hosted at the serving college tonight. You lot need to infiltrate and see what's up. It is now your time to respond or interact.
Well, I suppose we oughta. Are y'all done staring?
Yes. Quite the dice you have there. We need to make sure these don't cause any more havoc.
Anybody else's head feel like it's made out of butterflies and cotton candy? Or is that just me?
You're saying that's
Yeah, that one's on you.
you're saying that's not normal?
Chris, fly too close to the sun. Anyways. The point is the direction, eh?
Well, the college will be easy to find as we are stone thrown away. But to be more specific about where the game itself is being held, the game will be held in a place called Davidson Hall.
Well, guess we know where we should start then.
If you got any other questions, feel free to ask. But however, better ask them now. And make it quick.
Well, I got one. Is there anything in particular waiting for us at the end of this journey you're sending us on?
Well, just know that the college has recently allowed a new religious group on its campus. This group is obsessed with stars and the number 5. Other symptoms that have occurred have manifested along with the ill luck. Most commonly, eyes developing multiple pupils.
Well, that sounds right
Hmm.
horrifying.
Yes, something out of one of those Lovecraft novels.
But I highly encourage you to act fast, as who knows what chaos this game will cause.
Is there anything in particular we should expect?
The college has recently allowed a new religious group on its campus.
I meant in terms of hostilities to newcomers. Is there anything that we should be aware of that hasn't been particularly noticeable?
Just that the college has recently allowed a new religious group on its campus,
All right.
and that the group is obsessed with stars and the number 5.
Well, enough beating the dead horse. Let's get out of here.
So astrology, numerology, a bunch of esoteric nerds, it sounds like.
Fifth question.
Hmm?
Do we retain our memories from the last module or no?
No.
Hmm.
I've already stated that your character sheets are reset, therefore your characters are reset.
Right, I knew that. I just did not know if that applied to memory as well.
If your characters are reset, then why would your characters remember anything?
Well, I suppose when you put it that way, that makes sense.
Alright.
So secrecy, what do you think we're looking for? Bunch of manic pixie kids in the wavy shawls, or would they?
Possibly, but you heard what the lady said. Religious group really likes stars and the number 5. So I say we stay on the lookout for that.
I wonder. How many of them just sit around standing on Fifth Avenue?
On the 5th day of the week, probably.
Trying to remember the name of the college or so that we were supposed to go to. OOC. We are heading there, aren't we?
Are you? You guys have been
Asking
just
my fellow players.
yeah.
Wanda at this point has already left the building now and has started heading over there.
Well, looks like he already knows what he's doing.
Well, shall we make small talk on the way or follow him? Study says getting up to follow.
Election will also follow, saying, let's not get sidetracked now. You heard what the lady said. We need to act fast.
Secrecy also follows.
Okay. So now let's see here. Davidson Hall is rather dark this time of evening. There are still signs of life within. You hear laughter from upstairs, the clinking of glasses, and the devouring of food. You hear an occasional boo or come on as you enter but it's clearly all in good fun.
Collection would like to go to the source of all this tomfoolery going on.
All right. So the source leads you to the second floor, the Davidson Hall. The second floor contains a tall lounge where several students, clad in the uniform of the serving college, a purple robe and a hat with stars and planets adorning the cloth, are gathered around the tables, playing through various games using dice, board games, war games, even the odd card game. Among each pool of dice are one of the 5-sided dice Regina showed you earlier. A student notices you and boos. The fascists are here. Eyes turn your way. It's clear that the Serving College maintains a very low opinion of the Foundation. What do you do?
Shit. You know what? I don't want to get in a conflict with these people. At least not yet. I'm just going to try and back out the room very slowly in the most non-threatening manner possible.
And as you leave, someone actually manages to throw a tomato at the back of your head, just splattering the back of your head with the tomato.
Study's going
Collection.
to bust out laughing immediately.
Wonder.
Easy there. They want you to get mad. Just keep walking. Keep walking.
Though a member of the student body does step forward and follow you down. Apologies for their behavior, but you should know that the Foundation has a bad reputation around here. Name is Marco Boone at your service.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Boone. I quite understand. I was young once too, as I try to wipe the remnants of tomato off the back of my head.
He takes a 5-sided die from his pocket and shows it to you. I will admit, these are odd, but violating Euclidean space is pretty common around here. Are you seriously trying to shut down game night just because we have weird dice? The Foundation isn't even supposed to be in 3 ports.
It's not exactly because the dice look strange. It's, well, don't they at least make you feel a certain way when you look at them? They're their impossible structure, their just. Do you feel a sense of unease when you look at them?
Hmm. Well, go ahead and make a control save. This is going to be a opposed control save against
Okay,
against Marco.
okay, that's. Well, let me see. Would that be at advantage?
Yes.
Okay. That's
Is
an
that
8
for
out
all
of
of
12.
us?
No, this is between collection and this is between
Marco.
collection and Marco.
So that's an 8 out of 12.
All right. As good of a point as you make, I still trust you as far as I can throw you. Granted, some magic, and I can throw you a few city blocks. But what you also don't understand is you don't understand what's happening here. This is my city, not yours. The universe has laws. I've broken so many of them, I should be serving 20 consecutive life sentences. So I recommend you be very careful around here before
Are
trying to
you?
shut down a game. Just a simple game.
Well,
But at this moment, there is a gasp from a table upstairs. 5 of the 5-sided dice were just rolled, and they all came up 5. At first, there are cheers for such an improbable event. And then the student's eyes multiply and bulge out of their head as he starts speaking in mathematical equations. That's about when he grows his second tongue, and after that, strange 5-pointed sigils appear on his skin. Everyone, deck saves. Combat has started.
oh,
Incroyable.
All right.
that's a
2 out of 11.
6.
Hold on, guys. I'll
Sorry.
ask you for your guys' stuff one at a time, and you can give it to me when I call upon you. Let's see here. Okay. So, secrecy.
Six out of 12.
Study.
2 out of 11.
Collection.
6 out of 11.
Wonder.
4 out of 10.
And then hold on here. Give me a moment here. All right. All of you are able to participate at once
Nice.
as this abomination has failed its deck save. But, however, hold on. Marco is joining you.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Oh,
David underscore Williams Owen has joined the respect.
thank you, David Williams, for the follow. Welcome to respect. Enjoy your stay. Just don't eat all the cookies. I get the last cookie. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. So hand over the cookie. Anyways, how would you find us? Love to, um, uh, love to hear, how new members end up finding us. But anyways, it's your guys' turn.
I
I'm going to
will.
start with haste. Oh, sorry. I was
Okay.
going to start with hastening crystal so that everybody goes first, but we're already going first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Go ahead.
I will use my shotgun on the abomination.
All right, roll the. Wait, hold on. Actually, before you do that, is anybody else going to attack it?
I'll attack it as well with my handgun.
Okay.
I am
Uh,
not going to attack it, but I am going to use enlightening smoke for my allies.
all right. What about secrecy?
He is also going to fire his handgun at the creature.
All right. And Marco is going to unarmed strike it.
Damn.
Which means because all of you are attacking it at once, only one die gets rolled, and it's a d12. Because Collection was the first one to initiate the attack. Collection rolls the d12.
Okay, here we go. That is a 5.
All right. Give me a moment here. All right. Wait, no, that's the wrong stat block. Hold on. Here we go. In response to getting hit for 5 damage. Oh, it's my favorite number. You hit me with my favorite number.
Oh
I
my
love
god!
you. I love you. I want to spread the numbers to you.
Why did I see this coming?
Fourth wall break.
Oh.
And so you can immediately tell that one of its drives is to spread its equation. So let's see here. Okay. So now it is the aberrant's turn. And it is going to give you Eldritch Equations collection.
Oh shit.
So, because of all these equations that it's giving you, you take a D4 of stress.
Oh my god.
Listen. Don't you know that 2 + 2 = fish? And it does maximum stress. So
Oh,
four stress. Don't forget
Okay.
that it affects your HP first.
Okay. Okay.
Beth, I
Yeah.
do have a question.
Mhm.
Is this Eldritch math, like on a sheet of paper, being handed to collection?
No, it's just shouting it.
Oh,
Just like,
and everyone hears it, basically.
yeah.
That's directly out.
Just like it's grabbing collection by the shoulder. Listen. Don't you know that 2 + 2 = fish?
Like,
Wonder.
But fish also starts with F, and you know what else starts with F? 5.
oh my god.
Wonder just.
He's,
I thought I hated math normally.
he, he's essentially doing the mathematical version of shower thoughts at me, essentially.
So this is where I gotta start the music again. Here we go.
Collection's like, what? Like, he's silently mouthing the words, what the
So it is now your guys' turn again. And Marco is gonna tell you to direct you guys. Keep it from escaping, but spread out. I'm gonna incinerate this thing.
Secrecy is going to do just that. Go away from the creature at an angle and then fire off another shot with his handgun.
So, if I fire off a blast, how many people's gonna get hit? That is my moral dilemma.
So the blast is only going to affect the enemy.
Okay, great. Well, then I'm firing off crushing spray.
Okay.
A spray of light that increases gravity in an area, dealing 1d8 blast damage to all caught in its wake and pinning enemies to the ground. So Study's just looking at it and goes, "Spin it!"
All right. What about Wonder?
Wonder is just.
Oh, you
Just,
lost the spell.
fun.
You lost the
Yep.
spell, Study. Yep.
I lost the spell, 20 of 16.
Oh,
Not only
no.
that, how many spells do you have left?
How many other spells?
Yes.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it.
4. Roll
4
a d4.
spells.
Roll a d4.
All right. 2.
You lose the second spell as well, since you fumbled.
No.
Oh no.
It's the same spell, so remove it from my inventory.
Yes.
Ouch.
Now it's my turn, right?
It's all your guys' turns, but I need to know what everyone's doing. And
Well-
Wonder, I need to know what you're doing.
Well, after seeing Study fail, Wonder
You
says,
did not see Study
"Well,
fail. This is all happening
Oh, you don't?
simultaneously.
Oh, well, I fire my gun.
Okay. Collection.
I'm going to look this monstrosity in the eye, and I'm going to say, you know what has 5 letters? Knife. And I stab it with the kukri blade.
So, which means, so only, so the spells do take priority. So, first Study, roll the damage die, but enhanced, so D12.
Give me 1 second, my microwave was dinging. Alright, 1d12. And
Maximum damage.
that would be a 12!
Emotional.
Jody
And-
said I may be losing this spell, but I'm gonna fuck you with it one last time!
Alright, and then, let's see. Marco retains his spell. And also, the creature now needs to make a strength save. Or be incinerated.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Oh, it crit failed.
Oh no.
It got a 20. So, which means, Collection, you need to make a dex save.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Checking my decks. Do we still have advantage, or has that run out now?
That's run out now.
Okay. 6. Oh, thank God.
All right.
6 out of 11.
Alright, so you managed to dodge the blast that incinerates this thing. And let me change the music up here. Alright, there we go. So, combat is over. As the creature, the aberrant, bursts into flames, and then within a matter of seconds, it is burned to ash. It turns to ash, like hellfire has consumed it. And then a siren echoes throughout the city. A voice is heard in your heads.
Attention, people of the city of 3 ports. An aberration has escaped. Until such a time that it has been destroyed, no person shall leave this city.
Shortly after the siren sound, nearby space begins to warp. Hold on, Marco yells. This should keep you safe. he casts a spell that surrounds you in a purplish bubble, and then you're flung out into the nether. The city has bent around you, and you find yourself somewhere else, far away from the college, on the edge of the city.
Well, that was something. And I also see now why we were sent to go deal with those people.
So, from this point on, this module has a unique table, and it's called the Doom Clock. As the Doom Clock progresses, the Doom Clock progresses at various intervals throughout the module, depending on the actions you make, and it does not roll back once progressed. The Doom Clock also progresses by one upon the death of a player, and by one if you take a quick rest. If the clock reaches the bottom of the table, you will fail this module.
Shit.
And you will not know when the clock runs out.
Oh no.
With that, we're going to take a 15. Go get water, get more snacks, stretch your legs, and we will be back at the 40-minute mark. And we will then do a light side discussion, just, a morality check of sorts, and then we'll continue.
Nice.
So with that, this screen will be up still. They can still hear all of you, so please keep your talks professional.
Okay.
All right. That I'm gonna go grab some stuff.
Hey, Bones.
Yes.
Wanna know what kind of spell you never learn?
Which one?
I cast gun.
Nice.
American breathing. Second form. Second Amendment right.
God damn it.
I cast gun until I run out of bullets.
But in this you don't run out of bullets.
Which is funny because my character sheet very specifically specifies that, like, the handgun I start with has 6 bullets. Wait a minute.
Is it D6 next to it?
No, I believe it, like, straight up specified that it had 6 bullets, I swear.
The one that I have specified that you use a D6 damage dice. But of course you're a spellcaster, so it could be different for you.
Yeah, handgun, 6 bullets. Let me double check against the image.
Okay.
Oh, the things I lose.
Alright, here we go. I'm back. What about everyone else? Is everyone else back?
Yep.
Green Bug.
Jacob, you back? Bones, are you back?
Just got back.
Okay. So we're just waiting on Jacob. Got some rolls.
What are we having to roll for?
No, I got some bread rolls.
Oh.
How, how ironic that the DM eats rolls.
And in this game, I'm actually called the Warden.
Oh no. Not a warden.
You are all my prisoners. You can never leave.
Oh no.
But then again, I'm theft. You're probably all into that.
I have no comment.
If I say something, I'm probably just gonna be told otherwise. So I'm not gonna make a comment either.
I mean, you said keep it professional, no comment.
Yeah, you kind of did this one to yourself.
Yeah, watch me turn into a lawyer real quick. No comment.
I'm the right to remain silent.
Watch you turn into a mime. LMAO,
Good,
I'll be your
good.
bad boy. I'll paint a mustache on your face while you ain't looking.
I'll go the extra mile. I'll also paint a monocle.
Perfect.
Alright. Jacob, you back?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I think that means everyone's back. So, how we feeling?
I feel like we're screwed.
Listen, after knowing that somebody wasn't going to be salty at me for using SCP-500 in the boss battle, I'm good.
I mean,
Do my best
yeah.
with what I got.
I mean, it's not like it would have mattered. You would have lost it anyway.
I didn't know that, to be absolutely honest, okay? I
Well, that's fair.
completely, 1000% sincerely and genuinely forgot.
That's fair.
Beth eating a bread roll made me feel like eating a bread roll, so now I'm feeling good with myself.
But yeah, so now do you guys understand why you chose why this is the definition of nightmare mode?
Yes.
I'm not gonna go to sleep tonight.
I mean, to be fair, I do keep telling people this is basically the Dark Souls of tabletop RPGs. And what's worse is that somebody I told that to also runs tabletops, apparently. So, like, I'm gonna have to check it out. And I'm like, yes, please do. I want to hear from you.
So I'm gonna have to say, so Call of Cthulhu is the Dark Souls of horror games, or not just horror games, tabletop games in general. But Liminal Horrors is Dark Souls 2.
Yep.
Which is significantly harder, by the way. It is the hardest From Software game known to man.
Yep.
Then I'll have to correct myself so that they understand the difficulty later.
I mean, after hearing it was Dark Souls 2, I specified Dark Souls 2 every time that I mentioned I'm playing this campaign.
I'll remember eventually, I swear to God.
But yeah.
So we've chosen death.
Cue
Indeed.
the meme. Which is
Can
being
we in
made.
the stream see the meme? Have you made it an emote yet?
Which it's going to be made into an emote.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
I gotta somehow make it a square though.
Grim Reaper the Fifth.
So you have chosen death.
No, we didn't choose death, we chose Beth. I can't tell
So
if
you
that's...
chose death by
I
Feth.
think it's worse.
So, we all situated? We good?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, I will let you guys know that because we are at this point, we. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
Whoa.
So, looking further at this module, so I think we actually have to end the session right here because I have a lot of reading to do. Just
Oh, boy.
my god.
Oh my god. That bad?
It's that
I mean,
bad.
not that. Oh my god.
Well,
There's like a random encounters table. There are stacks upon stacks of stat blocks.
No.
I'm just gonna peace out now.
We
Oh my
done.
god.
So yeah, so we are going to end the session right here. But however, I will bring up the question again. Would you guys like to do a one-shot next week, or
Sure.
would you guys like to do continue the story next week? And
I'm
again,
down
the
for the
one
one
shot.
shot.
The one shot is going to be completely unrelated to this campaign. Plus, it will give you the opportunity to actually make a character of your own in this game.
Oh,
Nif.
Seth,
Yeah.
feel free to one-shot me.
God damn it!
You
All right.
Oh
So-
my god, I love it.
And if
left yourself open for that.
and if you guys do want to do a one shot, we can spend the next 90 minutes going through character creation.
All right, I'm down.
You're going to send me a summary of this because I'm not going to remember any of it. I'm about to pass out.
Character creation, as you guys will be creating your characters like right now. Bones, you good?
Yeah, sorry. Oh, it's hydrating.
That doesn't sound like hydrating to me.
But
Sounds
anyways,
like you're choking on your air.
I mean that too. Anyway, what's the decision?
we got 2 votes for the one shot.
I would go with continue the story.
All right, Jacob.
Oh no, it's about to.
Looks like it will once again be a tie because I also vote continue.
All right. So we're gonna roll the d4. Okay. So we will in fact be doing a one shot next week. So which means so because I do know that a bunch of you are, well, especially Whitaker here is exhausted. I will give you guys the step-by-step process of creating a character. I will send you the full chapter of character creation in the Discord channel.
Yes.
And
I appreciate it.
and you guys will now there are some stuff that some spots you guys will have to or some spots you guys have to ignore, because I'm going to be overriding some of the rules.
Okay.
But yeah,
Oh, do we get a 7?
but we'll go over that eventually. So, but
Will we?
what was that?
I was wanting to know if we'll be getting a setting that this one shot's gonna be in.
Well, because this is a one shot, I figured what better, and this is called Liminal Horrors. So what better Liminal Horror one shot than to have it in the back rooms?
Oh, nice.
So
We're gonna get to learn no clipping.
I hate the back rooms.
So prepare yourselves for a one-way trip to hell.
Damn.
Well, that being said, did you guys have fun this session?
Yes.
This was incredible. I just
I'm gonna cry.
imagining Study throwing the SCP-500 during the boss battle like a prize-winning touchdown.
All right.
I died a hero
You
and then came
did.
back again.
You did.
I died a dumbass.
For some reason, I can just imagine, like, a point of view of the fucking atrocity that killed me being like a fucking card fucking kill cam.
Yeah. But yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed myself.
Nice. So, but yeah, so we will be having our one shot Thursday then at 6 p.m. PST. I will be sending you guys I will be sharing the chapter that in the rule book that shows you how to make a character in our Discord channel.
Nice.
So let's go ahead and find someone to raid, shall we? Let's see here. Preferably someone that's playing tabletops. Ooh, someone's just someone. Oh, there's the Hero Zone who is playing D&D.
You know who else runs D&D? No, I'm joking.
So let's give Hero Zone a one-shot shout out. All right, give me a moment here. So I gotta. There we go. So shout out Hero Zone. There we go.
Nice.
Do they have a clip? Yep, they do.
Even the NVIDIA logo is lewd.
Oh my god. Apparently there was a lewd NVIDIA logo, I guess. Talk about a splash screen.
Oh my god. Oh my. Whoa.
I saw that.
But anyways, here's the raid message for those who are subscribed. Give me a moment here to copy this. And the raid message for those who are not subscribed. And with that, let's go and get this raid started. All right, here we go. With that, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. And thank you to all my players for being here tonight. You guys are wonderful. And as always, I have been your game master, Beth the Exorcist. These have been our players. And until next time, everyone, keep flapping those wings.
Bye.